We are continuing our Apollo Justice playthrough. We just went through the first part of this trial, and Trucy got kidnapped, which I'm guessing is by someone of the Kataki family, or whatever they're called. And I'm guessing they're gonna give us a piece of evidence that'll help us in the trial. Let's continue. Trucy! Good show. Trucy, you're okay. I thought... Don't cry, Apollo. Those good-for-nothing gangsters. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Well, wait, calm down, Apollo. Or else... Whoa! What the heck is that? Surprise. This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I'm a big hit. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you... Trucy, there are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charge. Apollo, now's not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. Huh? Remember what you said to Tawaki's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares the verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident, I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there was a contradiction? Yeah, well, I think I remember them, sure. There were 2 times when he made statements that he wasn't confident in. Each time there was a contradiction. He held, yes, a pistol. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the sign. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. He said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Did you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense, and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? He sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games? He's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything, and I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker, after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Watch a testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Mr. Wright said that. Watch the testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is he serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that? What was that she said before the round started? It's Frank's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said he'd be fine as long as you're there, you see. Is this what he meant by us being fine? Well, his methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict early today. I have to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it. Apollo? No, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you can do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best as you can. I just flew in from the coast. A boy, are you my arms are tired. Right. Noon 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now back in session. Right, well, fine. I'd like to start to the young lady standing next to the justice. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Right. Don't worry about it. I settled it. You settled that? Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement, right. Perhaps Fraulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it. Now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. I wish he would stop being so cool. Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for a gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however. This court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Then forget it, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has the habit of fiddling with his book. Prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor can I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I use my cell phone to call the police. Here the police arrive at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hears what he's saying, what he says. My eye sees his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What's this? My bracelet? Oh, wait, is this... Okay, so it's not like a Magatama, like the Magatama or something, where like, it points out, when, you know, their tails when they're not sure of something instead of just their lies. What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you? Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something. Okay. I used my cell phone to call the police. Okay. called immediately after witnessing the murder?
The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. This has to be it. Wait, him and his habit? Do we really need a flashback? This happened like less than a minute ago. Or wait, did this happen with the last trial in the last part? He had the book open, was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. I don't know how I know it, but I know. Know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Your bracelet? I'm not sure. I get this focus stuff you were talking about, True. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with R as a reaction to test me. What's going on? I can see the witness's face. His expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else. I hear nothing else. Apollo? Drusy, what's happening to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing? In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch. His habit. You remember it, right? Sure. When he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with the page of his book. You got it. Right now. You're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I'll bet they are. First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now. But you have to be looking at the right place. He's right. I can only see his face like this. I have to try changing my viewpoint. Okay, so... Perfect. Now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch. Perceive? I'll try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then, watch for his habits. Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page? That's right. That's your signal to look closer, to perceive with R. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee you'll be able to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true poker head's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. You have to pay attention to his words. And his fingers? Don't worry, if you miss it, you can always try again. Right. Look out, nervous twitch. Here it comes justice.
Edgar, use my cell phone to call the police. Edgar.
Gotcha!
I saw it. Just now, I could see it.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging at the desk is quite bad for my circulation, you know.
Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone.
What are you talking about?
I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions? Ask. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Why? Whatever for?
Show me, and you'll find out.
Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
You don't
Have it?
Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Yeah. Where did you get that?
That's the cell phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. phone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure. Huh. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. What's the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage. Maractus?
What? That's where the victim lived. That's impossible.
Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. Your cell phone is here. How could you call the police?
Woo! It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That's why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone at all?
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler?
Well, to indicate with a stunningly high degree of accuracy, it's right around here. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you saying?
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all.
But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I was trying to kill him. Well, Mr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no, this line of reading has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true, I lost my cell phone. But you can prove I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Yes. Show evidence? Of course I have evidence. Ooh, I like the swagger. Forehead. Hit it.
The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Okay, hold on. This?
Take that!
That's a side view mirror?
As so happens, Mr. Maractus' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder.
An accident?
An accident. Yeah, just outside. People Park, our murder scene. Mr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
In the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. that night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night.
This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Paul Maractus? No, it's too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something.
I suppose it's worth saying this. No connection has been found between Weasley Stickler and Pal Miraculous. That is, of this.
I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. If the witness is prepared. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor.
I know that face. That's the face of guilt. Okay, let's figure this out.
Stickler's truth. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my phone on my cell phone on the way back.
What?
And when I was walking to the park, I happened to witness the crime.
Wait, how do you accidentally drop the phone on your way home from the supermarket into his garage under his car? That doesn't make any sense.
I saw the killer, the victim, the stunt, on as clear as day. Everything I saw the defendant at the scene. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in the garage. Yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It is given to rolling. It's quite pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
Yeah, you know your testimony is bad when the judge is calling you out on how stupid it is. My bracelet didn't react at all to that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem, I hope. Here comes justice. My head is like, I'm feeling lightheaded.
Hold it!
So, you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place?
Well, yes, of course.
Deadly. The prosecution had received no report of this domestic detail.
Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket, trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure the store clerks would disagree.
Do you think sampling free food counts as religion? In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content, and was on my way back home, yes? I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. That's when you passed in front of the Miraculous clinic?
Why, yes, that's correct.
That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you can be more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder.
Of course. The supermarket is here along the main road. My way home from there takes me past the Miraculous clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. I walked unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime.
Entrance did you enter the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say that it went in from the entrance closest to the Miraculous clinic.
The same entrance our victim used. Do you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance?
I have no recollection of such thing, no. Yet though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer, but obvious, you might say. I I saw the killer, the victim, the stein, all is clear as day.
Hold it!
Part of the testimony is the key. I know it. I can press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand. You happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that is it.
For remembering something quite well. It sure took you a while to tell us. But, like, bro, even the judge is calling out, like, like, even how incompetent the judge is, he could still tell you're lying. And thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. The judge is tired of this shit. Well, what about the sign? Could that be important? Oh, very important. So the sign on the noodle sign said noodle. It appears the defense has just attained a vital piece of testimony. Does this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that sound styles, you can't match up to the IVU's cafeteria. Some apply to the school merely for the taste of our smart noodles.
I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. Yeah. How about, no. Eldon?
Objection!
And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle.
Why, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, stickler. I'll give you that. It's right, without a doubt, noodle.
I see.
What are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes?
Let's take a look at our map, shall we? They're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from the spot.
You think so?
Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand, and to carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Elders.
Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure. Positive.
I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign you saw changes everything. The witness says the sign says noodle. He saw right. He saw from the other side. What would you say if I told you that there was one spot from which the sign would be read that way from Mr. Stickler's claim?
What?
Mr. Justice, show us this spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. Let's see. Here. Any thoughts, Prosecutor Gavin? What, it's my turn to chastise the upstart, is it? Her forehead. Recall what you just told the court. The sign on the stand reads Eldon's, Ja. How would the witness standing where you have indicated change anything? I picked the wrong place. Wait, what? What do you mean? It would be backwards, right? Sorry, Your Honor. Do I get another chance? Wait. Or is the sign not... Oh, no, wait, the sign is... I guess...
Take that!
Okay, right. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Elder, as we know. However, they're at the other side of the stand.
Oh, this I just noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back of the sign. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Yo!
Objection!
So what? So what? What does it matter if you saw the killing from the north or south side? It makes no difference at all.
He's right. They were falling off south and we'll end up going north. On a global scale, directions are utterly without meaning.
Actually, maybe it's right. But does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Trucy? Remember his testimony from before? Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. The killer and the victim are facing each other here. Yeah, at the moment, the killer raises his weapon. Yeah, because the bullet wouldn't hit his right temple. It would hit his left, which means that he still lied about it being shot at him on his forehead, which I guess means that, what does it mean? Yes, okay, he was there to read the noodles. At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. That's why the bullet hit him right in the right temple. But what does this mean exactly? Okay. Okay, well that... Okay, that would mean... Hold on. Or was there something going on over there that he was looking at that caused him to get shot? But then why would the witness lie about that? No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, yeah, it would hit his left temple. Oh. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple, and it's impossible.
That's right.
So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side, the wound location takes an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you were absolutely correct, Froley. Wait a minute. What if there was a fourth person that shot him from the right side? That shot him from the left side? No, wait. That wouldn't make sense. still trying to think this through.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head. It's north.
North? Ah! But that's where the witness really stickers was standing.
Correct. If he was standing to the north, only person here who could have shot the victim in the temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Okay, I doubt. This is only like the first. This is only like the first day. I doubt we'll catch him as the killer now.
Order!
Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. These folks will piss on his head while I was
Objection!
out. Clarify one point, if you would, forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer.
No, please look aside. I'm really a nice guy. But my friends say so. Let's hear what the defense have to say.
What are you gonna do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? No, I'm not gonna accuse him of murder. I'm pretty sure at this point the game is telling me he is not the murderer. But he's definitely suspicious of something. I'll accuse him of another crime. I don't think Weasley Sticker is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why now.
The word confession isn't in my dictionary.
Tis, her forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, you didn't say you were accusing the witness just now. For a crime other than murder, reason, the court's all ears.
Yeah, I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is here? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence? The court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points
to the witness's involvement in the crime. Okay. Is he the panty thief?
Take that!
something else to say, Mr. Justice.
One more chance, please?
By all means, was look, a brand new penalty. Now please reveal your thoughts to the court.
Okay, let's try this.
Take that!
The evidence is this.
What is that? Woman's underwear?
Hey, those are mine. Hello?
Don't you look at me like that! Order! Mr. Stone. Well, I can't say this comes from the shop. It's not what it seems. I thought it was
On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Oh, right, he went to the Marcus Clinic. Bravely, she gives chase, but the Snatcher flees. He finds himself in no other place than a miraculous clinic garage.
Aha!
Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree.
Please, hear me out. It's not what it looks like.
Order. Okay, but then it comes, why? Okay, how does this help though? Because we proved he was there. Yeah, he was hiding details about why he was there, or where he was, so it's not obvious that he's like the panty snatcher. However, none of the proves anything about what he says about him being the killer wrong. He has no motive to lie about that now at this point. From what's been revealed. Yeah, sure. He's an unreliable witness, but we know that the Ace Attorney games don't really care if the witness is unreliable or changing the story all the time.
Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not. So, are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you're not aware that my school's name was originally written TIV. I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant, see? Your point? I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department. What the science teach is not curiosity. Yes, we of the IVU department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting. And what great challenge? Science is a mystery.
Come on, you're talking about girls' panties here.
No, you do not understand. The mystery is the unknown. The unknown is unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. From the moment I first laid on, I was compelled to investigate for science. At first I scored I was only the first mystery those panties revealed.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I'm guessing he went to the show where those panties are being used. So, to figure out how those panties work for the magic trick, he took them. I'm guessing that's what this is.
Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
But that's not all. First there was the tire, and a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience of the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panties trick.
Understand? A broom from a pair of panties. It mocks the very laws of physics.
A broom and a frozen chicken, Trucy? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand our magic trick. You say panties, but they are much more than that. For me, they're an object of for serious study.
I wonder. There has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you?
I'm sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied on a pair of panties, flapping against me, there was a pair of the measurement. Even that night, she is checking me through what happens in the night that was seized the truth that lies within those panties yet. Whoa, I'm sorry. But whatever. The least I had checked the fingers out. Still, that leaves one thing unexplained.
Ah, You refer to our witness's other lie, yes? The witnesses claim he saw these crimes in the south, but in fact in the north.
Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, Air Forehead. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Do you not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Apollo? There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it right here where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there, yeah, there was like a trash can and he was hiding panties in there.
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location?
He was hiding.
Take that!
The evidence that shows why he's lied is this.
What? More panties?
How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Air Forehead? These are the last, honest. These were found in the trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, you see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you did it! Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. So, these panties are your handiwork as well? But tonight, I had been chased, hounded into the Maractus Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my cries. Don't you see how I felt?
Believe me, I'd rather not.
Abandoning the panties, I made it for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion, a giant pair of panties.
Apparently you didn't know those bloomers belonged to Mom.
I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, when I stumbled upon a murder.
The murder of Mr. Maractus?
I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared with the searching.
That's when you disposed of the bloomers?
Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. A fascinating and disturbing tale.
Okay. Huh.
I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. I am more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, Mike.
Yes, Prosecutor
Gavin, wait. So are we actually discrediting the witness? Finally, you're doing your job. Regardless of where we ended up today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Waki Kitaki, was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Waki Kitaki has a clear motive.
Indeed, defendant Waki Kitaki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there is no one else at the scene of the crime. Yet, a mystery remains. The location of the wound and the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requires further investigation from both the defense and prosecution.
Okay, wait a minute, I had an idea. What if there was a fourth person behind Mr. Stickler, like around the gate, and he sniped him or something? Well, not snipe, but shot him from like the corner, shot him from like the gate on the right side. Job, baby. No problem.
Very well. This brings the trial for today to a close. The court is adjourned.
Okay, my head is hurting, and I'm quite lightheaded. Well, well, I have no idea what this means, but we will see in the investigation tomorrow. On investigation tomorrow, who the actual killer is, because I still have no idea about the events, except for that maybe like the killer. There's like a fourth person that shot him from the gate from behind Mr. Stickler. So I'll see you maybe like Tuesday, I think.